Hit it. I'd like to do episode 78 of Auto Off Topic.
Hello, Andrew.
So we'll start right off with corrections. Wow. Was that loud?
No, it was just I said hello, Andrew, and you were like, already into topic number 1.
Yeah, I've been drinking coffee all day.
Ignore the small minutia of things.
The last episode, I totally cut like 5 minutes off the end of it. Oops. It was just like our outro stuff. So
yeah, everybody knows where to find us.
Nobody missed anything. You're fine. We're fine.
We weren't killed suddenly.
No.
Ending the episode.
No.
We're all still
clearly no, because it got posted.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. We're recording in the middle of a nor'easter.
Sort of.
Storm's coming in.
What we've been told, anyway.
Yeah. I mean, technically it's a nor'easter with the...
It is a northern easterly wind, which
yes.
would make it a nor'easter, but there's nothing going on out there.
I have the carbonator.
Yes.
We got cheesy beers tonight.
Not that bad. I mean, it's not Bud Light. It's a Blue Moon, so it's not,
Owned by Bud Light.
Is it? Oh.
Anheuser-Busch, right?
No, Blue Moon Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado, which means it's probably...
Coors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, I feel like Blue Moon is the non-beer drinker's craft beer.
Sure.
Like, if you drink Bud Light, you think this is a craft beer.
Well, like Sam Adams.
Yeah, same kind of thing.
It's a gateway, fancy
beer.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like, I don't know if I'm going to like craft beer, so you hand somebody this stuff that's easy for them to get into.
Correct.
And then years later, they're into triple IPAs.
They realize how wrong they were.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, young me used to love Amstel Light,
And I think you Red Stripe.
I drank a lot of Red Stripe.
Yeah.
I did. Nah, I'm not going to lie.
Still like Narragansett, though.
Hipster.
It's good.
And he's wearing a red plaid shirt that says Ski East on it. So
oh, yeah.
He definitely drinks
For once, you're not wearing plaid.
So I came straight from work tonight. I didn't go home and change. I'm wearing work issue sweatshirt.
All right.
Under non-work issue sweatshirt.
Is it a crew neck?
Out. Is it crew neck?
Yeah. Or do you have a hoodie?
Oh, no. This is a crew neck.
Oh.
Yes, it's terrible. Ugh. Whatever. I don't design it. It's work issue, my friend.
I can't stand
It's not a fashion podcast, okay?
They're terrible.
Actually, what I really hate about them is the cuffed waist.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
It is horrible.
Yeah.
If you're waist challenged, like us,
yeah,
they like to ride up.
Well, anytime you move, they ride up, and then they'll go back down because they're now they're stretched out over my red stripe-filled gut.
Yeah, I mean...
Anyway, now they entirely grossed out our entire podcast listeners. Was there another correction other than that, or was that the correction?
I think that was the correction.
Okay, good. We didn't make any notes tonight, so if we're going off topic a little more than usual, that's why.
No, but I have last week's.
Oh, we'll just give you last week's show all over again. What do you want for free?
I couldn't remember what we talked about. It was a long week.
It seems like it has been a long week.
Yeah. Well, it was super weird because last weekend, which is it was 4 days before today that we're recording this.
Right.
We had another huge storm.
That's true.
So it feels like back-to-back storms here right as we got into March. So hopefully we'll skirt through. We're almost to driving weather. April.
Almost there.
April 1st, I pull my winter tires off. Unless it snows.
Hopefully. We had a little teaser last week, so...
Yeah. But we did do some driving on Sunday.
Oh, yeah, in your winter fun car.
Yeah. We went looking for some roads. I think we need to go farther north, though.
I agree.
Like, much farther north.
That's why my route plan started a little further south, a little further east, I mean.
All right.
Because it was easier to get north from there.
Yeah.
And you're closer to Maine and everything right there, too. So do we want to tell them what's going on exactly, or...
We can.
We're trying to plan a fun drive.
Yes.
We were really jealous of all of our West Coast friends the past few weeks as they were doing their Coastal Range Rally. And we said, let's put something together on the East Coast. Not like a same kind of a rally thing, but more just like a meet and greet and a drive. And so we're trying to scout some roads to put something together. So
I think Yeah, if you went up, through because we're really close to coastal New Hampshire, coastal Maine.
Mm-hmm. And the coastal roads in New Hampshire and Maine are beautiful.
Yeah, you just have to get to them early.
Yep.
And then...
Or off-season. You can't do it in August because they're packed with tourists.
No, it would be off-season. It would be... But it wouldn't be...
Winter.
It's probably going to be in between winter and early spring.
Yeah.
The roads will be clear. I would start... That portion would probably be early in the day.
Meet up somewhere for a coffee.
And, yeah.
And then go into the mountains or something from there. So we're putting some stuff together for...
But I feel like to get the really, really good roads that I've been on,
mm-hmm.
they're much farther north.
Mm-hmm. Well, that would be for a whole weekend kind of thing, but we're just looking for something. Oh, we'll figure it out as we go along.
You can get pretty far in a day and pretty far back in a day here.
Yeah. Well, we'll figure it out as we go. We found some good roads.
Yeah.
We accidentally found some more good off-road roads for off-road driving areas.
Yes, New Hampshire has a system of... I always confuse it. It's class 4 or class 6? I think it's class 4.
I was going to say class 5. What's the difference?
Vermont,
so I don't know.
Vermont's are class 4.
It basically means unmaintained but passable roads.
Yes, they're public roads, but they're unmaintained for daily use.
Usually you need a four-wheel drive vehicle to...
They're like
or at least ground clearance.
Another word would be a primitive road.
Yep.
But they're not private, so you can drive on them if you can find them. So we were scouting some of them. There's a couple that we hadn't been on, and they were near the roads we were driving. So, yeah, one of them, it was like perfectly smooth dirt for like 100 yards. So I took the WRX down there.
Yep.
And then it got real bad real fast. We had to turn around.
Yeah, turn around a narrow little section.
Oh, my car still has mud stuck in the wheels. It was vibrating so bad.
From last weekend?
Yeah.
No, I guess it's only Wednesday.
Yeah.
And it's been dry till today.
Yeah. And then what else do we have? Oh, yeah. So, maybe we'll come up with for our friends with 4x4s, we're working on some of those roads too. A little.
Yep. We got a ton of those mapped out way further north.
Yes, but we have a bunch mapped out, and it was over a year ago. I can't remember which ones we actually investigated and were good, and which ones were not good. Because that's the problem. You can see them on the map, but you actually have to physically go there.
I feel like we marked them off on the maps when we did them, did we not?
This was one...
I feel like the hive mind of the three of us that did the roads together could remember which ones were...
Oh, no. Way up north, yes. We know those. But I'm talking about the one... It was a trip where Eric Karahalis came with us.
Was I there?
No. Chris the Delica, other listener AJ, and Jordan. We all went.
Okay.
And did some roads near the Nashua area.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I missed that one for whatever reason.
Yeah, it was the middle of the week. We all...
that's right,
hooky.
too.
Yeah.
I remember now. That's why I didn't go. I had to work.
Yeah. So we did... And it was like August. It was a nice day.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
So we did that. So we do know some roads in that area. New Hampshire has a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a Trans-New Hampshire Trail that is pretty interesting. That there may be something we might do when it gets warmer out. It starts like in the seacoast.
Oh, it ends in like seacoast.
Well,
Technically, it goes north to south. I think, right?
It goes south to north. It doesn't matter.
But I thought there was a
You can go either way.
particular way you're supposed to do it.
No, we were going to start north and go south because then we'd end near where we live.
Right.
And you can take 93 all the way up to the north of New Hampshire, in 3 hours.
Okay.
And then transit down over a couple days and end at the seacoast. So,
All right. Well, I can't wait for that. So,
yeah, it kind of goes out towards the western part and then up and then over, cuts through the middle and then goes straight up. It goes all the way to the Canadian border.
it's all in New Hampshire, right?
All in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
It's all primitive roads. Because some people were doing it in, cross-touring bikes. No, what want to say?
Dual sports?
Dual sports.
Yep.
Yes. So
Adventure bikes.
adventure bikes.
Yeah.
That's right. Anything else going on?
Not a ton. I'm headed down to North Carolina this weekend. For the aforementioned listener, AJ's picking up another Montero. She scored down there a nice, solid southern car. So I'm going down to pick that up for
Do
this
some
weekend.
transporting work.
Transporter, yeah.
The transporter.
The transporter. He's, I guess he's planning on swapping all his diesel stuff over to that.
Oh, Okay.
Because his diesel truck is not perfect, and this is a nice, solid truck.
All right,
So
fair enough.
It's a nice, perfect, solid diesel truck. So I guess that's the plan. So
I don't think it's that hard, I guess.
no, I'm sure it's not.
I think...
It's the same truck.
Actually, I think Josh from Adventure Driven Design, they just diesel swapped to first gen.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So he's doing that, and I'm retrieving that vehicle for him. And other than that, I have done nothing with cars all week long.
No, it's been kind of a slow week for...
Well,
We are in probably the doldrums.
oh, we took some time off from doing car stuff because of the whirlwind of activity surrounding the GTI rally car
Yeah.
for the month and a half prior to it.
But it's kind of like we're so close to spring.
Yeah,
it's almost time.
We're in like ultra depressed mode.
Yeah, we're getting there. Oh, the days are definitely getting... the daylight's getting longer.
Yeah, and this weekend is the weekend we put the clocks ahead too, so
Yep.
we don't wind up having much more daylight after work to work on cars.
Yeah, be dark driving to work, but whatever. We'll get there.
I'll take that trade-off anytime.
Yes. So that's good. So we're getting there. I feel like we had this same problem last year on the podcast. We kind of run low on steam.
So we talked about shirts for the first 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
We've been doing
cheap
scale
beer.
project car stuff.
I just started tonight.
Okay.
Like this
Yesterday.
afternoon.
Oh, okay. So you were working today, Andrew, from home.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So
So I
you
didn't
weren't working on scale project cars.
No. I was working. No, I was.
You were working from home.
Yeah.
And then you did scale project cars afterwards.
Yeah, that is true.
Right.
I didn't have to commute after work, after my work hours ended. So I had a whole
I thought
extra.
you were just admitting, on the air here
No.
that you were building scale project cars at noontime today.
No, I worked all day.
Okay.
I took lunch and then I went out and got supplies and then came back and continued to work.
Okay.
And then I didn't have an hour commute home, so I had an hour to kill.
Very nice.
And all I was doing was, finally, I've been talking about it forever, was drilling apart a Hot Wheels, and I finally did it. So, except my first test run I did last night, I had is a Bosch drill bit too. It was a 5/60 drill bit.
A high-end drill bit, like
Yeah.
diamond tip, like...
No, it was black oxide, but it was like a $8
whatever.
drill bit.
Yeah.
I got from Amazon, and I was drilling out like a Hot Wheels, and it snapped.
Like soft die-cast metal.
Tink.
Yeah.
It just broke in half, but
I must
whatever.
have chucked it up sideways or something.
I don't know. I probably bent the drill while I was trying to drill it or something.
That's weird. I've never seen one break. I've never broken a... And I use like a high-speed Dremel, and I've never broken a bit doing
I don't know.
Hot Wheels drilling.
So the trick is you got to do that little pre-drill, and then it gives a nice guide for
Yeah,
the
you
bigger
start
drill
with
bit.
a 5/64ths.
Yeah.
And you move to a 9/64ths.
Yes, it pops the rivet off nicely.
Nice and smoothly. And most of them actually are still tight enough that you can kind of almost snap back together.
The three that I've done, yeah, have been. So,
Yeah.
and if I really wanted to keep them together, I just put a little epoxy.
Well, they sell a little screw that
Yeah.
I know Jordan uses on his. But it works well without them.
And then I bought paint stripper. That's what I did at lunch. Which I bought this weird stuff that's like citrus strip, which sounds like a strip club in Florida.
I do. Yes, it does.
Probably is one.
Probably smells like one, too.
No, because this smells pretty good. So it smells like orange, and it doesn't.
Oh, that's probably why it's called citrus strip, then.
Yeah, you can use it indoors, and you don't want to die from the fumes. So
Is it like a secret death, though? Like, is it still really toxic in the air, but it smells like oranges,
it says
so you're
it's
breathing it like
safe
nothing?
for indoors, whatever that means. I mean, it still has warnings on it. Like I was wearing gloves using it, and
Like, don't drink this?
yeah, definitely don't drink it. But it's a gel, so I put it on right as my lunch break was ending, and I went back upstairs, and then a couple hours later I come back down. I don't know how fast it works, but definitely 2 to 3 hours, it was all bubbled up.
Mm-hmm. It's
And then-
faster, much faster than 2 to 3 hours.
And then it comes up in like sheets.
I used the really stinky clean strip when I did mine, and it comes up in literally minutes,
Yeah.
not hours.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And then you take, I have some fine steel wool and a Scotch-Brite pad, and I got rid of all the extra stuff. And then I used a toothpick for like the really,
You know what works faster than a toothpick?
what?
Old toothbrush.
All right.
Just run it real fast over it. Trips all the paint on all the door shut lines
Yeah,
on
that's
the
pretty-
toy cars and whatnot.
And then I do have a panel line scriber too. So
Yeah, that probably helped too. X-Acto blade, panel inscriber, all those things.
So what I'll probably do after you leave, and I put this podcast up and get it set to fly, I will prime that with my airbrush.
Because you're doing the little BMW.
Yes. So it's a 2002 casting.
Mm-hmm.
I think it came out 2011, 2012.
Yeah, a few years back.
It's an older casting. But I had it out on the shelf for a while. It was orange. I didn't really love it.
Mm-hmm.
It was like orange with like weird M-esque stripes.
But not M stripes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think there's a white one too that's much better looking, and
a white,
a black one.
Green, a black, an orange, and then there's the car culture. Not car culture. Before car culture, the thing. I can't think of the special set that came before it, but it came with rubber tires and silver and blue.
Huh. It's a good looking casting. It's a round taillight car.
Yep.
With the turbo flares and the big chin spoiler.
I think they're not turbo flares. I think they're like aftermarket flares. Because turbo flares are really subtle.
This is Hot Wheels are more
version. Yeah.
They're caricatures.
Yeah.
Caricatures, right?
Mm-hmm. Some of them are.
It's exaggerated a bit, but
yeah, it looks really good.
I think on a scale, if it was true scale, they'd be turbo flares.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it's a good looking little casting once it's...
I've never seen one without the paint on it, and it's a lot smaller looking because the Hot Wheels paint is so thick.
Yeah.
You lose a lot of the detail, and now seeing it sitting up there with no paint on it, it's got a lot more.
And I'm going to paint it silver, so I can already picture what it looks like because it's
bare silver right now.
It's bare silver right now, yeah.
That's cool. I'm glad you're actually starting to do some of those because you've been talking about it forever.
It seems like there'll be a high degree of satisfaction, I hope, because it should be quicker than a model car.
It's way quicker than a model car.
Yeah.
So it's good to do in between model cars, and you get like the model car, what they call it, builder's block, where you just like you can't get motivated to work on a model car because there's a lot of work to do them sometimes. Something like this is a nice little simple in between project.
I also found you told me about the Rally Cat casting, which is just a Hot Wheels specials.
Hot Wheels generic.
What do they call those? We were talking about it on
Hot Wheels generic.
Oh, I thought
just a generic Hot Wheels there. Yeah,
they were Hot Wheels specials.
There's a special name for them. I call them generic cars, generic castings. They make them up, and it's not a real car. It's non-licensed.
Anyway, yeah, I think that's what we call it. Not non-licensed. Yeah. So it has molded fog lights that are molded into the window glass that pops through the body. Mm-hmm. So you drill that out, and then you can pull the windows out. So I will cut the fog lights off it and mount to the front of the 2002.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll share it afterwards. There's a car that it's going to look like, but I'll save that for when it's done.
An Instagram car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool car. So
that car's actually going on display somewhere for like 2 months down in South Carolina at the BMW Heritage Museum.
Oh.
It's on the way there right now, actually. Yeah.
Oh, so what? That is down like... Where is that? Georgia?
South Carolina, I think.
I thought they were in Atlanta.
This particular museum is in South Carolina.
Oh, okay.
I know that because I asked the particular gentleman who owns the car today where it was going to be on display.
Oh, okay.
And he said South Carolina.
Oh.
Because I was hoping it was going to be North Carolina, because it'll be this weekend. I can look at things, but it's not in South Carolina. It won't be far enough down.
Right.
So
I wonder. Yeah, and then is the MIDI is coming up in April?
April something, yeah.
Yeah. Because we were talking about that, maybe.
Yeah, it's not looking like it's going to happen at this point.
No?
Yeah.
Even to drive?
I don't know. Just time-wise and money-wise and all things considered-wise, it might be tough.
All right.
So we'll see. I'd definitely like to, because you're still going to...
I'll go to the 12-hour.
Yeah. Which is
next weekend.
Next weekend?
Yeah.
So that's the 18th.
Yes.
That's why you're not around.
Yes.
Because next weekend is also a model car show local to here.
That's the event, yeah.
Yeah, so...
I knew something was going on the 18th.
Yeah, you're going to be in Florida at 12 hours.
I couldn't remember, yeah.
Awesome.
Technically, it's the 17th.
Whatever. But you're not going to be here for the 18th, so... I guess it'd be something somewhere cooler. Unfortunately, I will not be making it to Sebring, because...
But if somebody wants to... If they're around here, and you want to go hang out at a model show with Brad, feel free.
Can nerd it up together.
Yeah.
If you've never been to a model car show, it's exactly what you pictured.
Yeah. I mean, but there's usually pretty good, like, model kits for sale and stuff.
Yeah, good deals in the vendor tables.
There used to be really good deals. We've talked about this before. Like
Pre-eBay years.
no,
Or
eBay was around.
early eBay years, I should say.
Yeah.
Before people really...
Over 15 years ago, there was
Yeah.
really good deals on Japanese stuff because nobody wanted it.
Yep.
And now it's huge, so
Yep.
it's hard to get stuff.
Used to be like kits that are $100 plus on eBay. Now you usually get at the model car shows for like $6.
Yeah,
It was
and
so
nobody
cheap.
wanted them.
Yeah.
And then that was when Tamiya kits were $20.
And everybody said, "Oh, it's too expensive."
Yeah,
And now our Vel kit's $20.
yeah, but that was
Tamiya
because of
kit's
the
60.
the early fuel crisis there we had for a while. Where fuel prices really spiked up.
Well, I didn't think petroleum based did. So
Yeah.
plastic model cars are plastic is petroleum based. So prices went up a ton when all that went down.
So I haven't built a kit in a while. I gotta pick something and finish it.
Yeah.
So, anything else going on? Anything getting ready to do stuff?
Honestly, no.
No.
Just waiting for the season to end so we can get into it. Oh, we have March 25th. Not March 25th. Oh, that's what else is that day. March 25th
First Cars
is
and
the
Coffee.
first Cars and Coffee as well.
That's not the same day as the model show.
Yeah. No, sorry, it's the 18th.
Yes.
So the 25th,
Weekend after.
weekend after that, is the first Southern New Hampshire Cars and Coffee in Salem, New Hampshire at Clough Crossing at the Coffee Factory.
Yes.
So that's exciting because that's really like the official kickoff for me.
The icebreaker.
Car season, yeah. Which is funny, if you look, there's a Facebook page for the event,
Yep.
and it says 475 people are interested or going. So if even half of those people go, it's going to be ridiculous.
Yeah.
So hopefully the weather breaks in time and it winds up being an amazing turnout because I need some Northeast car event in my life.
Yeah.
Just because I'm not a huge car show fan, as we've probably just talked about in this podcast before, but it's a start to everything. So, and this is going to be a hell of a year, I can already tell. We have a lot of stuff in store. We're really working on planning some stuff for local listeners.
How's the Glant coming?
Don't worry about it. We're really planning some stuff for local listeners. We're going to do some like Cars and Coffee type events. The drive we're talking about planning. We're going to do tons of shows, tons of other people's events we're going to be going to. So I'm really excited for this year.
Mm-hmm.
But the Glant hasn't been touched since the last time we talked about it like 3 weeks ago.
With the Raider. We're talking about brakes on that.
Yep. Problem is Brad isn't made out of money, so...
Well-
podcast doesn't build cars, unfortunately.
Yeah. Not yet.
No.
Maybe.
Yeah. Keep your fingers crossed on that one, Andrew.
Yeah.
Don't hold your breath. A couple more episodes like this, we're not going to have any listeners left at all anyway. It doesn't matter.
We're fine. We're fine.
But no, we are going to do brakes in the Raider too very soon because that's actually fairly inexpensive, and I need to get that ready to do trips with you guys because you're not going to let me use my pickup truck.
Yeah.
So,
Nope. Because then we have to hear the entire time about how you wish this was the Raider.
Probably.
Yeah.
He's not wrong.
You know, it was fun during the last Nor'easter, not the current Nor'easter. My wonderful wife was getting us some French toast supplies at the supermarket,
Okay.
and this person pulled up next to her to park, and the wind just threw the door right into her brand new
Yes.
Subaru.
Yes. The brand new Crosstrek is no longer...
Yeah, it's christened.
Yes. We'll call it that.
Yeah, with 5,000 miles on it.
Yep.
Big old
dent
crease in the door. Yeah. It's like, sweet.
At least it can be repaired.
Yeah.
Doesn't require a replacement. We'll get it taken care of.
And the lady was nice enough to own up to it at least, and gave my wife her number and said she wanted an estimate. Okay, fair enough.
She'll probably want a couple estimates.
Yeah, well,
I'm just, in my experience working in body shops and working in a body shop, people that don't work in body shops don't realize how much money auto body work truly costs. Mm-hmm. So when you hit it up with the first estimate, like that's probably going to be a $850 estimate.
yep.
Without putting it on paper, that's my guess.
Yeah.
Between 5 and 8, depending on a few different things.
Yeah.
She's going to go, oh, it's just a door ding. It should only be $25.
Well,
But
if she didn't want to go through insurance, she can go through insurance.
she should go through insurance.
Yeah.
Because she just should.
Yeah.
So, or you should put it through your insurance, and she just pays the deductible. Because then it'd be $500 even, and call it a day. But whatever. I'm not. I guess technically you're not supposed to do that, so I shouldn't announce that on the air here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Good. I didn't tell you to do anything.
I don't know.
Regardless.
What just happened? Where were we?
Regardless.
I just walked in.
We will fix the car. We'll make it right. Somebody will pay to make it right. And we'll make it right, and everything will be good. But unfortunately, that means the car needs paint work because the paint's broken. It's not a PDR repair.
Nope.
It's beyond that, unfortunately. It's greased around the structural wire, and
Yep.
it hit it just right. It couldn't have been worse. But during that same storm, I was sitting in my truck at the parking lot at the grocery store, and I watched a carriage get caught in a gust of wind and do like 0 to 60 in faster than your Subaru probably, and go across the parking lot and rip the mirror off of a fairly new Lexus IS.
Yeah.
So
I would
she wasn't
be-
the only one that got damaged.
I would be less annoyed if it was my truck or my Subaru because they both have well over 100,000 miles on them.
You'd be less annoyed if it was anything other than the brand new car.
Yeah. Well, no. If it was my Galant, I'd be really annoyed.
Still, it would be. I don't know. I just think it's that brand new car.
It's just one of those things. It's like, it's always the brand new car.
Well, again, it could have happened to her Subaru, her old Subaru, a million times, and you wouldn't even know it because
No.
there was so much damage in the car. It didn't even matter because he bought the car with so much damage on it. So it was like whatever. It didn't matter.
Yeah.
So it might have been hit 1,000 times in a parking lot, and you just wouldn't know it.
Yeah.
So now she'll just not park next to people ever again.
Yeah.
Just expensive lesson learned.
No, it was horrible.
So yeah, it was not. I'm sure she was pretty upset. Yeah, I got nothing else, Andrew. I think I'm going to keep this one a pretty short episode tonight because we're
No, it's pretty quiet,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
nothing going on. We didn't prepare anything because I have no excuse. I just didn't prepare anything.
I didn't prepare anything because I just had nothing going on, unfortunately.
Although we did mention really quickly about 3 weeks ago that we wanted to do a Forza Lap challenge.
Yeah, how do we want to do that?
So I want to do a Forza Lap challenge. Our home track, quote unquote, because we live local and because we always visit the track, we enjoy driving on Lime Rock Park in the game.
Yep.
And our preferred class of car is C. Maybe we could do other classes as well, but
Let's start with C.
I think you should start with just C class cars. And listeners that want to throw down lap times and send them to us, you can take a picture of your TV, or I don't know. Can you do screenshots of Xbox games? I think you can. I don't know how
I'm
to do
sure
it, though.
on a computer you can probably do it really easily. I don't know how to do it on Xbox.
Yeah.
I just take a picture with my cell phone.
Yeah, because we're old men. We
Yeah.
don't know what we're doing.
You can. I'm also Raced in Anger on Xbox Live, so if you want to
Yep.
friend me, that's fine.
And I am not TSI S350.
Yeah.
I'm Brad Bomber 518, which is a long story behind that we can get into some other time. But
You should just change your Instagram handle to that.
Brad Bomber 518? Yeah, maybe. No, I don't think so.
Why not?
I don't like it. I think that'd be embarrassing. Oh, you're Brad Bomber? Like, no, not good. It was good when we played Call of Duty. It's not good now. Anyway, so I think if you take a picture of your screenshot in C class,
Yeah.
the only rule we usually do is it has to be a clean lap.
Oh, it won't let you.
Well, it'll show fast time or whatever.
Yeah, but it shows the exclamation point if it's dirty
Correct.
anyway.
So
So
it
it
has
doesn't
to be a
matter.
clean lap. We generally don't run traction control on C class.
No, it doesn't
cars.
matter. You can run whatever you want.
Can you really?
Run whatever you want. It shows it what people ran.
Okay.
That's the way the leaderboards are set up.
Okay. So we'll keep it the same way.
Yeah.
All right. So I have a good amount of prize gear left from the coloring contest because we got tons and tons and tons of good stuff given to us. So I have more stuff to give out from Mitsubishi and from Wasabi Cars and from who else do I have a couple things left from? Mitsubishi Montero Owners Group Northeast. So regardless, we'll figure out some way to take fast times of between such and such a date.
I would say, like, it's beginning of the month.
Okay.
Let's run it for a month. April 1st. Have them in by April 1st.
Okay.
And then we'll change tracks afterwards.
Or classes.
Or we'll change classes.
Yeah, one or the other. So, should we start on C-Class then? Yeah, we should. So, yeah. So, this is
Unless you want to start on D.
No, C-Class it is.
Because D and C are so close.
Yeah.
Just start on C.
So, fast lap time of C-Class, Lime Rock Park. Get them in. Fast time wins.
Doesn't matter. Rear-wheel drive, front-wheel drive, all-wheel drive.
Doesn't matter.
Don't care.
Yeah, power adder, no power adder, doesn't matter. So if you play Forza, obviously Forza Motorsport 7, I guess if you hit Forza 7, you can probably get lap times in any Forza, right? That has Lime Rock?
I think only 6 has Lime Rock.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Maybe.
So you can use Forza 6 if you don't have Forza 7, it's fine. So if you have Forza 7, C-Class, Lime Rock, Time Attack Challenge.
Yeah.
So, and just do pictures of your screen afterwards. That's all we need.
Yep.
So,
I mean, and then if you friend us and you see us playing, just whatever. We're usually playing, obviously, East Coast time at night.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever. We're on there pretty often.
yeah, a couple times a week, I'd say.
Yeah. I think I'll still do that in the summertime. After dark.
Yeah. Well, we don't work on cars every night.
No.
Just every other
But I don't like wasting, in the summertime, I don't like wasting daylight because it's nice and warm outside.
No, I don't either. I'd rather be driving a real car.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
absolutely.
now, like tonight, if we weren't doing this, I'd be playing Forza.
Correct.
So-
Because it's also a nor'easter.
That's right.
So, yeah, in the summertime, I get home from work. I'm like, I want to get in an old car and drive in a windy road or go up north further or whatever. But, yeah. So, I'll put together an Instagram post later on to share on Instagram and Facebook so we can remind people that haven't heard the episode yet or whatever that we're doing it.
Speaking of that, did you take any pictures of your diecasts? and
Of
put them
course
on
I
there?
did.
You did? Did I miss it?
I didn't put them up yet. I took a bunch of pictures, and then I never edited them or put them up.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, there you go.
as most people who know me know that I take lots of pictures.
He
Here
does.
we go. And I never do anything
And
with
then
them.
they sit forever.
I have loads and loads of memory cards full of cool pictures that nobody's ever seen.
Nope.
I should start doing throwback stuff.
You
because
have
I
the-
have memory cards back to like 2006.
You have the digital equivalent of shooting a roll of film and then throwing it in the drawer.
Yes. Yes, I do have that.
Except the pictures can just exist on the internet.
Okay, I'll start putting some stuff up.
Just put them on Flickr.
That's true. I do have a Flickr.
2 seconds.
Whatever. I'll start
Or
doing it.
Google Photo, whatever
Well,
the
the
hell
problem
you
is
want. You have public-
everybody has all these fancy, nice pictures
Oh,
now, and I always want to sit
Brad.
back and edit everything and make them nice. And
There's a new website called Facebook, and you can upload photo albums to it and then tag your friends. It's crazy.
listen, I don't like putting pictures on Facebook because
It crushes the image
it
quality.
destroys the image quality. The pictures don't even look good anymore. So
Yep.
I refuse to put picture albums on Facebook anymore.
Yeah.
I used to, but I don't anymore.
No, I don't either.
I prefer a new site called MySpace.
Okay.
That's what I use.
Is the image quality better?
Image quality is way better.
I heard it's for
Way
bands.
less
I heard
traffic.
it's a place for friends.
Yes. Actually, fun fact, I never had a MySpace account.
What? Really?
Sorry. No, never did.
This is dumb.
I really said it was dumb. And if you remember, somebody made one for me and put my name on it, and I had like 45 friends in the first day, and it was all pink with rainbows, and it played It's Raining Men in the background. I didn't even know about it.
I do remember that.
Yeah. It was fun.
And I know who I know who made it.
I know
now,
who
yeah.
made it too now, but at the time I had no idea it existed because they were monitoring it, they were using it, and they were adding all these things. And it was all these normal things that I would have liked, except they made it pink with rainbows.
They're trying
and
to
played It's
catfish
Raining
people
Men.
with you.
Apparently they were, yeah. Before catfishing was even really a term, I don't think yet.
No.
Well, it was made in good fun, and it was taken down shortly thereafter because I just refused to have a MySpace page at the time. Why did I refuse? I couldn't tell you.
You didn't miss anything.
No, I don't think I did, but this is probably the first podcast to discuss MySpace in the dawn of time.
So Tom wasn't your friend.
I never met Tom.
Nobody met Tom.
Nobody met Tom.
Huh.
Sorry. Anyway,
I mean, yeah. You should do something with those photos.
I should. I have pictures back to when I had my first Sony Mavic camera.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Are they on floppy?
No. They're on SD cards, but
Yeah. I wonder, is that a thing? Like a floppy drive to USB?
probably somewhere. Actually, yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah.
To USB? Yeah, 100%. Because I had to use them at the insurance company for a short period of time.
Like recently?
No, years ago. But we used them. This floppy to USB, CD to USB.
Weird.
Yeah. I've never seen like a big floppy to like a 5.5 inch disc to USB. That I haven't seen, but they have the 3.5s.
No. It's weird that the save icon is still
It's still a disc, yeah.
Because I don't think children know what that is.
Facebook page, today's kids will never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Anyway, but yeah, no, I have pictures going way back. Probably that camera's probably from like 07, I guess.
Yeah, I mean it's almost 10 years old.
No, it says before 07 then, because how long have you had a DSLR for?
I got my first one in 07.
So this predated that.
I had a Digital Rebel.
Okay. Well, this predated that, so this might be like 04, 05.
Huh.
So I think I had it. Yeah, so there's probably some really cool old pictures on there.
No, I have a cool rolling shot you took of the STI years ago.
I don't even remember.
Really?
Oh, that day going to the Rock Pier?
Nope. The NED, the very first rallycross we went to, which was like 2006. NED at New England Dragway.
So I definitely had the camera in 06 then.
Yeah.
So I don't remember that at all.
Which was like, that is coming up actually for the New England region. I know it's sold out, their rallycross at New England Dragway.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's in a couple weeks, actually. It was supposed to be this week, and they postponed it till the 25th, I think?
Yeah, which is a bummer because...
You were here, now you're not?
Well, I guess they're not getting any... I don't know. They haven't got any snow yet, so...
Yeah.
They would theoretically have snow.
Well, they were saying that was going to be just too muddy, and they didn't want to tear the lot up too bad.
Yeah.
So they moved it up.
It's going to probably continue to be muddy.
Probably, yeah. I'm wondering if it'll even actually happen this year or not, unfortunately.
It's kind of a bummer with...
It's been a weird year.
It's hard to find rallycross spots.
Yeah, so you don't want to ruin them when it's too muddy. You're not getting invited back next time.
Because they do pay to repair the stuff afterwards, so that is part of their plan usually.
Mm-hmm.
And lately they've been like sold out, which is good.
No, it's definitely good.
So the region's real healthy.
I want to start doing them again. I haven't done one in many, many years.
Yeah, I would do it, but I won't be around. And we'll talk about that afterwards.
Yeah.
Because that'll be really cool.
Yeah, that'll be definitely a much more full episode of content.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But we have a few more episodes before you go away, so...
We'll call this a host-filled episode.
What's that?
Hostess-filled. Hostess episode.
You're a female now?
Like hostess
Cupcakes?
treats.
Oh, wow. I'm scratching it now. It's time to end the episode, Andrew.
It's time to end it. Pull the plug.
It's time to pull the plug.
Cancel this podcast.
Oh, yeah. Never coming back again.
Yeah. Ratings are low.
We'll be back with a subject next
6
time.
seasons
we have a topic.
and a movie?
6 seasons. It's been like a year and 3 months. We'll be back. We have a topic we're working on, putting together an episode for.
I have a couple.
Yeah, we got a few we're working on.
They're deeper, so they take longer.
Yeah, exactly. In the meantime, if this short 30-minute episode didn't do you good, you can go back and listen to some older episodes.
We're almost at 40.
I recommend the... what was the name of the one with Katie Powers, Jump?
Oh, boy.
Oh, caught him out.
Aim for the Roses?
I don't remember if it was called that or not.
I can look and tell you.
Regardless.
I should tell you that our friend Brian Driggs, his podcast is available on iTunes.
Oh, is it up on iTunes now?
And Google Play. It's the Gearhead Project. I highly recommend checking that out.
I'm gonna make him very upset.
Why is that?
I haven't listened to it yet.
Well, it was only I got like a special sneak preview episode.
I think I got that email too, and I just didn't have a chance to listen to it.
Well, it wasn't. You had to go on Shout Engine to listen to it, so it's not like super convenient to do that. But now it's now it is on all the normal channels, so you can get it. And
it's called episode. I don't know what it's called. Give It Hell and Aim for the Roses.
All right.
That's what I recommend going back and listening to. That's my favorite episode that we've had.
Yeah, it's definitely. Yeah. I think the... I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. Where am I? How did I get here?
Ending the episode.
That's what we're
calling
doing.
it a day. Directing people to Brian Driggs' podcast, which is called The Gearhead Project.
The Gearhead Project. And Gearbox Magazine, online, I finished up a couple drafts of stories, which will be going up there, and then they should be posted shortly. So there's be some of my writing up there. If you wish to partake in reading it or not, I don't care.
Yes, you do. Read it. I care. Read Andrew's work. Make it not for naught.
And as always, you can follow us on Facebook, Auto Off Topic Podcasts, which I posted this really funny video on there today.
I don't even see if it's real or not yet.
I don't know. I don't care if it's real because it's funny.
Yeah.
Because Toto Africa is never not funny, but it's also a really good. I think it's a really good song. Like unironically, I like it.
I'm shaking my head in discontent, but it's an okay song.
It's a good song.
It's okay.
If your Colt had a working stereo and it came on and you were driving it and it was a nice day, you'd crank it up with the windows down.
This is not a lie.
Yeah.
I'll do that in the Sapporo.
Yes. So that's on our Facebook page. It's pretty funny. You can also follow us on Instagram, Auto Off Topic. You can follow me on Instagram, Raced in Anger. You can follow Brad at TSISS350.
Thank you.
Nobody can pronounce it except for me.
Oh, it's not pronouncing it. Just read letters in a row. It's not difficult, people.
I think everybody thinks it's supposed to be a word.
It's clearly not a word. It's all consonants and a one vowel in the middle. Doesn't work that way.
I don't know. You could always get a better one.
I don't get to change it, though. I don't get to change it, and then nobody knows who you are, and then people unfollow you, and then... I want a record roll, man. I had 153 people like my last picture. I feel like I'm somebody now. I feel like I've accomplished something.
Insta-famous.
I am insta-famous, but to 153 people.
Yeah.
That's like a record by a lot.
That was with the Colt in front of the 7-Eleven?
The Colt in front of 7-Eleven, yeah.
The one nice day we had?
Yep. Yep.
Oh. Anyway, anything else to plug?
Well, now that you plugged my Insta-famous Instagram account,
yeah.
I'm all set.
Insta-lamest?
I'll be real proud of that one, Andrew.
See myself out.
Yeah. Good, because it's over anyway.
You can follow us. Of course, listen.
Oh, you already did that?
Nope. You can listen to us on...
Lame.
Listen to us on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Radio Public, anywhere where your favorite podcasts are found.
And this one.
And this one.
Yes.
Of course, if you rate us, drop us a line. Or if you just want stickers, drop us a line. And I promise I'll get stickers mailed out this week. I keep saying that, but I will do it this week, actually. So
keep an eye on the Facebook page and the Instagram page for the Forza official contest announcements.
Yeah. And why don't you post some pictures of your diecast?
Why don't you finish building your Hot Wheels diecast?
I will. I'm going to post a bunch of pictures of that. So
fine.
Follow along for scale project cars on our page.
Yes.
Because apparently people really like that, which is cool.
Some people also really don't like it. It's kind of a very harsh divide.
Well, whatever. That's our niche, man.
Yeah.
We can't be all cool car stuff all the time.
We have a bunch of old Mitsubishis. When are we ever cool car stuff?
Yeah. True.
We're very niche.
True.
We're niche within a niche.
Very true. Anyway, keep your cars analog and aim for the roses.